Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and we are here in our stone production area. We have our big stone mine here and we've got some stone bricks starting to get made, and over here we've got a nice little iron ore mine we're going to populate that soon with miners. Let's go, and what I want to do is this is the bot train. No, I don't want the bot train, I want the other train. Is it this one, the module train? Yeah, that's right. Okay, it's actually coming our way. This is very exciting to me because I was just going to call it, because what I want to do is have two separate trains for this function. This is kind of what I was talking about, I think, in the last episode. I'll put this in manual mode here. And what I'm going to do is we're just going to copy this train and set one for priority building, and then the second one is just going to be for just add-on building stuff. I think there's three, are there? Yes, three. Right, so we're going to copy the consist of each wagon. This is so much easier than trying to do this from scratch. There we go. And then these guys have all of the filters enabled, and this last one, of course, is for the junk stuff. So let's grab some fuel. Whoa, hi, you guys have some wood fuel, which is all right. Here, have some wood. Entertain yourself. Now, we're going to take off all of these other things, stations. We just want it to go to the module area and the stone building area. So first go to modules, please. And then I think I'm going to take this one. We need to redo the scheduling on this guy. Base 2. I don't really want to do it right now, which is kind of why I'm bulking at this. You know what? We're just going to let it go on its merry way and let it just do its thing. And we'll adjust the scheduling later because we need to come up with a decent route for this train where it's not going to go back and forth all the time. I think I set it up at one point, or what, I'm not sure if it was this train or the bot train. But right now I don't want to deal with it. So I might even just do that with a screenshot and try to do it off camera, something like that. Anyway, we have the situation where I would really like to get this iron ore belted over or botted over or whatever the heck we're going to do with it. And set up some concrete production. Let's see, I was gonna do, yes, radar. That's what I needed. Goodness me, need a radar. Oopsies. I guess we can put this thing down here possibly. Okay, there is good. Thank you. And the map, this will show almost the area, the entire area. We'll put another radar nearish those iron deposits. We're missing storage space. Okay. I guess we can change those to be storage containers instead. There we go. So, alright, and it's dropping off all the stuff that we don't need, which is just fine. I have a feeling that we're really not going to need that many more furnaces for this. Well, I'm just thinking, should I put the concrete to continue these lines and not waste these beacons, or should I create a whole second beacon line over here for concrete? I guess we can. We have plenty of materials, right? Might as well. All right, so I think I only want like 2 concrete making thingies, so we're gonna shove these guys somewhere once we figure out what we're gonna build here. Let's go 2 spaces, 1, 2, and I have to think about how we want to organize this because we need to have pipes. I'm not quite sure if we can do all the other stuff that we want to. Let's see. Hello, concrete. It's this one. There we go. Right, now we could do this and we could have the chests on this side, and that's fine, you know. I mean, it takes up a little bit more space than this, but the important thing is to be able to have these guys placed down where we can get materials flowing between them quickly and easily. Do we want to even bother with these guys? Probably not. Thinking we could just do this. to connect them, and then we'll have our chests. Let's see. All right, requesters. To request stuff, and then supply things, of course. And we do need, I think we're going to need the stack inserters at the very least. Okay, so we're going to just have this request stuff here. And we're going to do like 200 brick. And we're going to do 50 iron ore. That seems reasonable. We need 1 iron ore per 5 stone bricks, so it's 5 to 1. It's 4 to 1. That's just fine. It's not really relevant. All right, and we will have these guys making 2 rows. Sounds good to me. It's all arbitrary. None of these numbers is really at all significant. So there we go. And I think I'll just copy this over, and so we can have a couple of machines working for us. All right, now this one, yeah, that covers that to the end. Oh my gosh. The pipes and the trees are in league together. I swear it. Okay, right, so these guys are going to be going along. Now, I could get water from this side. This is probably going to be the easiest way. Well, easiest is entirely relative, I have to say, in terminology there. Let's see if this will stretch. Yes, it will. Excellent. Come on, come on, go through, go through. There you go. All right. Actually, I'm going to make these undergrounds here so that there's a little bit of way to pass through if I need to. There we go. Alrighty, and we'll just take this guy. Oh, no, excuse me. That did not work like I expected it to. There we go. How many gasped? How many of you guys gasped? Sorry about that. Anyway. Right. I had a feeling that train might come this way, but yeah, it's okay. We're all good. We did not die. We're good. All right. Right. Let's get this spread along here. Oopsies. And now it is time to collect these guys. And go stealth through the jungle with this a little bit. There we go. Okay. Good, good. That works there. All I need is an offshore pump, which I will make shortly. I'm pretty sure I don't have any in my inventory. Right. Okay, let's see if we have one, and if not, we'll craft one. There, we don't have one. All right, great. Take off this parking lot. We don't really need that. And where did the pump go? This is my least favorite item to find, just saying. I can never find the darn thing. There it is. Okay. I almost always have to look. There we are. Boom. Okay, so now we're going to be making concrete. Should be almost ready to go. All we need is the iron ore. And I have thought that it might be okay to distribute it here. That seems to be the best spot, like here. And we'll get our belts. That's fine like that, I think. And we'll get our stack inserters. Oopsies. Okay, and the problem is, of course, that there's no easy way to reverse these guys. All right, what we're going to do is just the blueprinty way. Okay, just going to take these guys, reverse them, and then do this. I'm going to have belts bring it from the mine. Okay, and we're purposefully going underneath the line of beacons there. Very specific intent with that. Let's get a turn in the belt. I really don't want to extend the RoboPort network all the way this way. That's why I'm doing this. Plus, I don't mind mixing belts and bots. It's fairly useful to do that anyway. Okay, let's get this going this way. Or I could do it that way. Maybe that's even better. It's neither better. I still have to do stuff either way. That's fine. Okay, we're doing good. We're fine. We're just fine. Wait, how are these arranged? Okay, so we need to move one over there like this. Okay, and then we can go ahead and snip off any bits that are not relevant to us. Looks like we do need to go and collect some extra miners from our train, of course. This one is good. This one doesn't need to be here. Okay, let's just do the snipping bits. We'll snip that one. This one can be snipped also. Grab that underground back. Getting the undergrounds back is pretty nice too. And this can also be removed. And all of these are going to be kind of combined into one feature here, which works pretty well for me. Actually, does that one cover that? No. But we can solve this by just moving a pole right there. Alright, get these guys off, save the undergrounds. The undergrounds are so very expensive in Blue Belt that it's pretty much worth it to harvest them back when you can. Alright, let me see about putting some miners down here as well. Get these kind of going this way, I think. That would be useful. Okay, cool. Get rid of all of this stuff on the excess ends here. Wow, there's just a lot of useless miners here. We really don't need a high throughput area of ore at all. So that's why I feel able to just skip a lot of these guys out. We don't need this much production. So it's just safe to take them all off. And oopsies, that was not actually good, was it? Okay, it's okay though. We're just gonna copy that and shove it down there and we're good. Okay, these are done. All right, so now we have all of these guys combining into one set of things. Let's see and count how many we have. 127. That's not really that, you know, it's not a lot. I think we can just take these guys, move them down this way, like this. There we go. There we go. We can collect these bits of belts there. Okay, and so this is all going into one line. I think we'll actually, here is better, possibly. There we go. All right, without any interruptions there. And we're going to do kind of the same thing around here. Is just connecting these guys with undergrounds, and I may need to go and buy some more undergrounds from the mobile mall, aka the what you gonna call it, the mobile mall. What do you call that thing? The supply train, the building supply train. Okay, so let's get this one there, and make sure that we have power getting to those different miners. Okay, so we have this. That one goes there. Okay. And then I'm going to do just the same thing here. There we are. And this one can also be extended Kind of keep forgetting that I can extend some of these undergrounds that way. It's a lot more sensible. How do we want to do this? I'm going to probably remove that, put a splitter there. That's better. There we are. This one goes to there. Fantastic. Right, I think this is all we really need here. Let's connect these two areas together with a power pole, and then we'll take our long distance power poles across. I did remove something over here. Probably this. Yeah, there we go. That should do it for us. Oopsies, you know what? I'm doing this entirely the wrong way. I should do it this way. I should take the power pole here, go below the line, as we did with the belt itself. Good. Okay. Life is now better. Let's go to our train and collect building supplies. Oh my god, I wish I had parked this train elsewhere. You know what? I'm going to do so. I'm going to park it elsewhere, because it is a pain in the socks to access. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so right, we need, what do we need? Stuff. Let me just visually look. We need miners, and I think that's it. I don't think we ran out of undergrounds or anything like that, so we just need some miners. That's quite a lot of miners, I have to say, that we've been using in this whole area. Oh, there we go. Look at all those bots leaping along. They're collecting stuff. They're building concrete already. Great, great. Okay, we're good. Properties are here again. Okay, so yeah, with all of this, we are going to get more than one full belt, and that's okay. We're not needing a full belt by any stretch of the imagination. These guys are working like crazy. Looks like they're emptied on time, they're filled on time. This, I think, is a pretty good deal. Do we have, looks like we can't put in productivity modules, which is unfortunate. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is put productivity in these guys. Oh, that's not good. Darn it. Okay, it's alright. Putting them in now. It'll be fine. They won't have minded. They'll be just like, hey, now I feel a little bit stronger today. I can make more stuffs today. Now, with all of these building trains having visited us, this area has now gotten built up quite nicely. I think we should rename our stations. We're going to call this one Concrete Pickup. Okay. The second station is going to be what? Probably stone bricks, so that sounds fine. Stone bricks pickup. Okay. And then the third is going to be stone pickup. Excellent. And we should figure out how much we want to store in these things. These are 4K, 4K. They're all, I think they're all going to be 4K. And those are based on, was it these guys that I copied? Probably. Yes, it is. And these are stacked. These have 100 things stack size. Let me see how much stack size stone has. I think it's 50. Yes. What about concrete? Concrete is 100. And what about stone bricks? Also 100. Okay. So all we need to do is change the stone one. The rest are okay to have 100 in there. These combinators just need to be changed to say have 2K instead of 4K. Set. Okay. We're going to copy those conditions down. Excellent. And now, hopefully, I don't think any trains will go on here unless we're extremely extremely unlucky, and one of them needs to go sort of in a roundabout way, which we don't really need to do. So we're going to get, actually that's just a fine number, 400 stone in each of these. Run up and down. Boom. Okay, the next one is going to be 400 stone bricks in each. Boom. Perfect. And this one is, of course, 400 concrete. And again, copy paste. All right, and there we are. We have all of our, just make sure they match. Yes, stone bricks, stone, right. It's all matching. It's looking pretty darn good. I could set up the trains. Somebody actually told me about a really interesting technique. I'm going to try and see if this works. Right, I need some more train cars. There we go. We need 5, 5, and 2. That's 12. That's right. Excellent. Okay, let's see if this is going to work for us. I don't think I've created trains for any of these products, so we'll have to see. All right, we're going to copy just the color, the gray color here. And we need our cars. Whoopsies. No, 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 don't do that. Somebody said that you can grab one of these and then just middle click it. Oh my God, that is such a cool technique. Thank you very, very much for letting me know about this. Basically, you grab what you want in your hand and then middle click to auto set that filter. That is super cool. And you don't need to choose it. This is, oh, wow, that's awesome. Thank you very much. I forgot who mentioned it, but man, is that a cool technique. Yay. I like things that make life easier and faster and stuff. Oopsies. No, did I? Oh man, I overrode it with the wrong one. Yeah, that wasn't good. Okay, so a little bit of inefficiency there. That's okay though. We'll be fine. We'll be just fine. Okay. Okay, let me steal some fuel real quick here. Okay. I'm gonna just do halvesies there. And you get a half and you get a half. Okay, so you all have stuff. All right, now copy this car and spread it along. There we are. And get these other trains set up as well. Come on, let's go. So middle mouse clicking this guy with these stone bricks in my hand. And then I'll get the ones that have already been loaded. I think this was the last car. I tried to do the last car, but I must have clicked on the second car that one time. Okay, that's just fine. Right, concrete. Lots of concrete getting made. I don't know if we'll ever need this much concrete. Typically, you only need concrete for things like nuclear reactors or paving or other things like that. I guess we could pave part of the base. Now, a lot of people ask me why I don't pave the base, and that's because of pollution spread. So as you can see, the pollution is all over the place. And what happens is if there's concrete or stone bricks or any form of paving, like these paths here, or concrete paths or hazard concrete or whatever, what it does is it doesn't absorb any pollution, and so it pushes it further out and further out, and that causes the game to use many more UPS. It has higher load on the UPS, so it actually contributes to the game slowing down at end game. So if you are a concrete fanatic, you may either want to turn off pollution entirely, or just refrain from paving your base. Okay, you are going to go, right, you're going to be the concrete pickup guy. Where is it? There it is. Okay, and inventory full. I'm going to just set these guys to their stations. And you're going to be stone bricks pickup. Okay. And inventory full. You're going to be a stone pickup train. Congratulations, trains, all of you. You're doing great. Stone pickup. There we are. And we're going to call it inventory full. Okay, so then we can call them to our train stations back at the main base and start getting things sorted. I think, are we done with this whole thing? Pretty sure we must be. One thing that I do want to do is I do want to get that radar out there for this area. Just get enough coverage there. And string some long distance power poles down that way. Oopsies. I lost track of where it was. All right, map, and we'll turn off this pollution. Eventually we will get a mod, I think, that's going to remove pollution if we have issues with it. But for now, this is looking pretty darn good. Yeah, there we go. How is our solar panel stuff progressing? Not much at all, is it? I feel like we need a radar. We definitely need a radar over there. Let me just place one. I wonder if it's just not unloading any anything, really. Just put see, can we have a radar there? No, there's no bots. There's no bots in the network. I need to check this area and make sure that there's nothing strange going on. But I think we should go to the main base and set up our trains. Make sure that we have, I think we need to add one more train station for concrete, which we don't have yet. Let that get on with it. Oh, this is looking great. This is very convenient, I think. I like this. I like this idea of having, you know, the stone deposit nearby the iron ore, and so you can just make concrete in place without having to fiddle with stuff down in your main base. Did I get some radars down here? I must have done. There's one. Yeah. I don't know. This is very annoying. Very unusual. For some reason, it doesn't seem to be unloading anything from that train, from the solar train. Wonder if the combinators are off or something. Alright, we've arrived back in the main base. By the way, I've had a couple of people ask me, hey, why don't you just do robot feeding of stuff? Right, so first of all, I don't want to do that in the mall because it's a lot of work. Now, the second suggestion was feed these belts directly from robots. Yes, you can do that. Absolutely. The idea, though, was to show what an underground bus looks like, and that's what this is. I just want to, in this series, create a number of solutions so that if you want belts everywhere, this is what your late game belt factor or belt based factory is kind of going to look like, because you need to save UPS by having underground belts, and then you can have all the swirly bits as well. Alex, thank you for I think it was Alex, reminding me about the chips. It looks like okay for now, but if I put another speed module in, these may indeed be using chips, more green chips. I'm thinking actually about possibly making these guys in their own little ensconcement with beacons. That is another option, of course. So we may convert that later. Right now it seems to be doing all right. Not too bad. I kind of wish I had designed it the other way, because at the moment it's not... I could move things just a teeny bit and put beacons in the middle here if I decided to do some kind of a like belt braiding. Okay, let's just belt braid this one. I can do this. It'll be fine. There we go. It's going to be our this. Now these guys need to be improved to say, they can be just fast inserters. Fortunately, we have to delete them all, but we could do this. We could do a white list of saying all the long-handed inserters, please go away. Okay, and then we'll just run these guys along and just do a sort of slightly sped up version of this whole thing. That one is going to have a little bit of a disadvantage, but that should be fine. See, do I have any red belt undergrounds on me? No. So I want to grab some from the world and shove them in. Right. Oh, no, excuse me. Darn it. I must have them on auto trash, alas. Yes. So while they were in my hand, I could use them. But unfortunately, I took them out of my hand because I was trying to finish stuffs up, and that was not the good idea. Okay, cool. Right. So we're gonna get some beacons in here. I think, is that too much or is that okay? This actually might be 3. I think it is 3. You can do shift space bar to get the grid. Of course, I don't like using the grid because it's in pause mode and you can't do anything in pause mode. But it is worth noting for anyone who's interested. Let's grab a sheaf of beacons. There we go. And clonk them on over here. As long as they're not... Well, we have spaces between, so it's kind of a pain in the socks. And of course they don't reach these guys, which is slightly inconvenient. But they're okay. Ah, that's a flaw. Look at that. Okay. Well, what we need to do is just get our power poles here. This is very messy. I probably shouldn't have done this. That's okay, though. We have now much faster crafting speed than before. These are at 625, 5.6. These are at 3.75. So what I want to do is I want to just grab this entire thing and move them over. So grab. Yes. Delete. Go. Shove over to be here. Okay, cool. And then this little belt can go that way. Nice. Okay, so this is just an example of you can do this sort of thing if you want. It's not that efficient. We might indeed start having full bot-based production for this, but it's always good to speed it up because I think we are needing quite a lot of solar panels. Is this getting delivered at all? No, I don't think it is at all. So how about this? Is this done up here? These are all done, I think. Well, what happened here? This is an inconvenient situation. Oh, I see. Right. We need one of these guys in here somewhere. Let's get this out. See if we can put a roboport in here just to kind of help construct that area. Okay, now we'll get our trains moved over so that we can start getting those materials in. Wow, look at all the bots. They're doing well. Looks like we have pretty much everything that we need, except we do need to add concrete, a concrete station. So, okay, this is going to be base stone. I'm going to go ahead and name all of these stations for now. This is going to be base stone bricks. And I'll call the trains from our menu. From manual mode. You're from your concrete land. Okay, I don't want you. How about you? Oh, right. Let's go easier. Just find them where they're waiting. That seems to be easier to me. All right, stone bricks. Go to base stone bricks. Boom. Inventory empty. Go. Do your life. Same thing with you. Go to base stone. Inventory empty. Go. Excellent. Easy as pie. Now, the next thing I want to do, let's collect one of these stations. Get the whole thing. There we go. We need these, and we got the combinators as well. Okay, we'll get as much as we can. That's just fine. And we'll place this one down there. We're going to have to change the name of the station quickly because oh, it doesn't copy the name of the station. Okay, base concrete. Okay. And we will go and collect our concrete train from map mode. Where are you? There you go. Concrete to base concrete. And we'll go to inventory empty. Go. Oops. That's okay. It's saying there's no path because it's right. There's no path because we haven't actually connected it to our network just yet. Okay, concrete. Thank you very much. Okay, shift click all those guys so they go in properly. And Q for that. And life is going to be okay. So concrete train. There it goes, right there. Very, very nice. Wow. I'm getting a little bit of frame drops here, as you can see, with all of this activity. But I think we've made a very nice... oh, we have the whole thing going on. Look at that. So what we can do here is we could decide that obviously these stations are full of product, and that's why the trains are not pulling in here, is because the stuff has not been used. And I guess that will eliminate uneven loading. However, it might be worth just saying, you know what, if there's nothing, if there's a, you know, if the train can be held in the station, might as well go there. So I haven't decided on if I want to do that or not yet, but perhaps we'll decide by the time we have the next episode. But in the meantime, that is all we have time for in this episode. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.